In today's video, I'm going to teach you how to add drill downs in a Data Studio report. This is one of those features that immediately makes your dashboards more interactive, more flexible, and a lot easier for people to explore without getting lost in too much information at once. If you've ever built a report that feels a bit too crowded or too high level, drill downs are a simple way to fix that. Instead of showing everything at once, you let viewers start with a summary and then click deeper into the data whenever they want more detail. It creates a much smoother experience, especially for decision-making. Think of it like exploring a map. You don't start by zooming into one street. You begin with the country, then move into regions, then cities, and finally specific locations. Drill downs work in exactly the same way inside your charts. To get started, open your report and click on the chart you want to make interactive. It can be a bar chart, a line chart, a pie chart, or even a table. The key is simply selecting the visualization so Data Studio knows which element you're working on. Once the chart is selected, look over to the right side of the screen where the Properties panel appears. This is where all the settings for your chart live. If you don't see it, just make sure the chart is actively selected. Now scroll through the options until you find the Drill Down setting. When you enable it, you're basically telling Data Studio that this chart should support multiple levels of detail instead of only showing one fixed dimension. After turning it on, the next step is setting up the drill down hierarchy. This is where you decide how your data will be structured from broad to specific. The order here really matters because it defines how users move through your data. For example, if you're working with geographic data, you might set it up as country first, then region or state, and finally city. If you're analyzing time-based data, you could structure it as year, then quarter, then month, and then day. The most important rule is to always go from general to specific. The first level should give a big picture view, and each next level should reveal more detail in a logical way. You can apply this same idea to product or business data. For example, you could use category, then subcategory, and then product name. This allows someone to start with overall performance and then drill into exactly what's driving it. As you set this up, make sure all your fields come from the same data source and actually relate to each other. If you mix unrelated fields, the drill down can feel confusing instead of helpful, and the experience loses its clarity. It also helps to keep your field names clean and easy to understand. When someone is clicking through levels, they should instantly know what they're looking at without needing to guess. Once everything is configured, test it in preview mode. Click on your chart elements and watch how it moves from one level to the next. This is the moment where you can confirm that your structure feels natural and easy to follow. If something doesn't work as expected, the first thing to check is the order of your dimensions. Most issues come from the hierarchy being set incorrectly or from using fields that don't logically connect. It's also worth noting that not every chart type supports drill downs, so if you don't see the option, try switching to a compatible visualization, like a bar chart or time series chart. And that's really all there is to it. By selecting your chart, enabling drill down in the Properties panel, and organizing your dimensions from broad to specific, you turn a static report into an interactive experience that people can actually explore. This simple feature makes your Data Studio dashboards more intuitive, more engaging, and much more useful for anyone trying to understand patterns or make decisions based on your data.